Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome in to the broadcast. Excuse me. Real traders never cough like that. They trade with their fellow nerds like Bruce and DB and Anjan and DMT and Dwayne and Edwin and Jason and John's iPhone and Matt Jollywally and Mike and Mo and Ricardo and Rick and Stacy and Steve and Steven and Thomas and Todd and Tyler and Victor. Homecoming and Cupid and Donner and Blitzer. We are the trader nerds, baby. How are y'all? And the market is up, but what happened to this red candle? Waka, 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 waka. The market is up 1.21%, but it was up much more than that. Wow. Volume come in and then it's kind of going back down again. So some piece of news happened there. Don't really care what it was. Who knows? Um, you know, no telling going on in our country, no telling what happened there, but something apparently happened and somebody did some selling right there, but it looks like they were pumping back up now. So it's going back up. So look at this though. Here's what I wanted to show y'all. Look at this green monster. How does it do this? How does, it, and we just take it for granted. I mean, it just shows inflection points, doesn't it? Look at this. It just shows inflection points. It's just amazing how this thing works. And I wish I could explain it to you why it is the best technical indicator that we have. You would have thought I drew this today, right? As support and resistance, support, resistance. But au contraire, we drew this back on actually July the 8th because I was on vacation. What about that? So anyway, the big green monster doing what the big green monster does, showing you where support and resistance is. And it called it here and it called it there. Look at that. And then resistance is right there. So let's look at the linear regression tube. Said that we went down to the bottom, and what does it do? It pops back up and probably goes back up and then pops back down. So we're in an overall uptrend, but we are in a short-term downtrend. Would not surprise us to see some big moves to the downside next week. Wouldn't surprise us at all. Now, with that being said, the big green monster says, au contraire, it says we're probably going to pop back into this area and we may go back to the 5611. So a little conflicting opinions. So we'll see what happens, see which one plays out. Yeah, so let's see how the little account's doing today. Now, we've been taking a beating, y'all. I mean, a beating. So let's see what this account is today. Today is the 26th, 7/26/24. And we know we're going to be playing the Jeffersons today because it's a nice update. But we are at 48,160. 48,160. Let's do that. And let's do the Jeffersons. Rico.
We're moving on now, to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
We are up 14.6%. What's the market up? The market is up 14.71%. So we are tracking the market. Our profit should increase as volatility subsides. We will see that happens in the coming days. But let's look at our Greeks and ratios on this little account. So let's see, this is this account. So let's go here. We are at 236, 248, 236, 248. Wow, waka waka. We are at 0.51%. That is amazing. And what is that old VIX number at today? VIX is at 16. 16. And our buying power usage is probably pretty rough. Let's see. Positions, account requirement. Let's see. $30,008. $30,009, I guess. Let's see. $30,009. Put that in. Ours pop. $30,009. We are at 62%. So we are elevated. We are elevated. We're elevated. Now, what do we do? That's a good question. Now, the thing is, I know that the VIX is elevated, so I could simply sit here and do nothing, or there may be things I could do is take something off, or do something to get that down just a little bit. So let's just see if I have any naked puts that are profitable. Let's go over here and see. And let's go to positions, and this account has these little boogies. So PDS, PDS, PDS. We got all kind of PDSs. Do we got any naked puts? Naked puts 21 is down $163. Naked put 19 is down $296. Naked put 20 down $388. I don't think I have anything that's profitable. So what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's go to our little thing here. And I'm going to go to the little part of the trading plan that says optional hedging. Let's go see this. The plan tells us what to do, right? So I'm going to do an optional hedge. And what it says is puts may be purchased subject to the trader's risk tolerance, days to expiration, 14 days to expiration every week, and at 3% of the account's net liquidation value. So the weekly cost of that is the annual cost of insurance divided by 52 weeks. So let's just put us a little hedge in here, just a little, just to get this down a little bit. So let's see what our net lick is. Our net lick is 48,160. So let's show y'all how to do the computations here. 48,160 times 0.03 is 3% of our net lick. It's 1444.8 divided by 52. We can spend $27 on insurance. And that's not a lot, is it? So let's say $27, $28. So let's go to ES. Let's go to ES. Let's go trade table. And we wanted to go 14 days. So if we wanted something that was $27, we would buy something for what? 54 cents? 55 cents? Let's see if that's right. Yeah. 27.50 be 30.87. So let's do that. Just a little bit of a hedge. So $30.87, putting that in. Bingo. Beautiful. Now let's go and see what we did. So we filled at 55 cents. We did a 14-day 43.50. 14-day 43.50. 14-day 43.50. 14 days. And we did it at 7:26:24. And we did ES. Just bought us a little bit of protection. One, and we'll call him long put 1. And puts, and he is a long hedge. And what did we pay him for? 55 cents or so, 56 cents? Let's see. 55 cents. 55 cents. So the commission's off a little bit. Okay, so let's go put him in long put 1. So let's go positions, ES. Here he is. And let's go group positions, LP1. Now let's update our little thing here. Now we're 232, 239. 232, 239. 232. That's nice. 239. Dropped our theta a little bit. Yep, good. And then our buying power usage should have gone down 1,200 or so. So we'll go cap requirement. We'll update that. 28,720. 28,720. Just a little bit of a hedge. Now, I could see if there were any good open positions, but I think I've closed most of mine. And remember, this is the account that I've made a mistake. I have way too many short puts in the hedge, right? Let's see, I bet none of my GTC orders are even closed. Let's look at them. Let's see, working orders, 460 to 20, 425, $1.80 to 20, $1.45 to 20. Well, I actually do have some that are kind of close here. I could, I've got things I could do, right? If I needed to reduce buying power, I could close or fill these or close these at 20 cents and close them at 55 cents. I could close these at 85 cents instead of 20 cents. So there's some things that I could do. But I think the best thing right now is really to do nothing. Just kind of sit on this and allow markets to do what markets do. And remember the VIX, here's what we always do with VIX, and y'all need to know this. VIX spikes and goes down. Now, it could spike and spike more, right? It could definitely do that. But VIX spikes up, as we've seen here. This has hurt our positions, right? We were up 20-something% on the year. This goes up. Remember, these are paper losses. When VIX, and it could go up again, next week, go up to here or so, and that would hurt us as well. But when this does come down, we're going to be just fine. Any questions? All right, we're about to go into Muscadine Mafia and hello, ladies session where we will be trading my mega account since we didn't get to do that yesterday. So we will see y'all Muscadine Mafia session coming up next. Everybody else, have a good